Someone someone made me laugh because they asked me, they're like, how do you like shave your mustache? And I was like, I totally get it. I actually have melasma, you guys, and a pimple. It's from the sun, so you'll have to obviously wear sunscreen and be careful. And I have another pimple, but it's actually not. It's my melasma. And I take care of and treat it, but yeah, no, it's there. That's me.
On a balmy evening in Los Angeles, where reality and dreams seemed to merge under the city's glowing lights, a teenage girl found herself backstage at a bustling TV studio, her nerves taut, but her ambition burning even brighter. Years before anyone would recognize her as Selena Gomez the Mogul, she was there not just to perform, but to observe, absorbing everything. The way the lights were rigged, the movements of executives, the subtle placements of products, and the art of building a brand. That night, she was quietly taking notes on everything, watching how the machinery of fame and business intertwined. Jump ahead to the present, and Selena Gomez stands as something far more than a pop star or an actress. She's become a billion-dollar force whose name is synonymous with innovation and resilience. But what separated her from others who arrived with celebrity pedigrees, like Hailey Bieber, whose famous family name and connections opened doors before she ever walked through them? Selena's story began in Grand Prairie, Texas, where she was raised by a single mother. From the start, she understood that nothing would be handed to her, and every step forward had to be earned through grit and perseverance. Her earliest break came with a role on Barney and Friends, but it was her turn on Disney Channel's Wizards of Waverly Place that propelled her into worldwide fame. While many child stars faltered in the difficult transition to adulthood, Selena remained quietly focused, learning from the careers of Jessica Simpson and the Olsen twins, who had turned their fame into sprawling business empires. Despite her soaring music and acting careers, Selena faced personal challenges that might have caused others to back away. Public splits, serious health issues, and ongoing tabloid speculation could have ended her rise, but instead, they fueled her determination. When she introduced Rare Beauty in 2020, the beauty market was already swamped with celebrity brands. Critics were skeptical, dismissing the idea as just another famous face selling makeup. But Selena had a different vision. Rare Beauty was built on self-acceptance rather than perfection, and she was directly involved in every decision, investing her own resources and gathering skilled industry veterans to help realize her goal. The brand's debut came with 48 foundation shades, making a statement about inclusivity in an industry often criticized for its narrow offerings. The products were crafted to be light and enhancing, not heavy and concealing, and the packaging was designed to be easy for those with limited mobility, a nod to Selena's own experiences with lupus and arthritis. But what truly set Rare Beauty apart was its message. The slogan, "You are rare," wasn't just a marketing catchphrase. Selena committed to the Rare Impact Fund, promising to raise $100 million over a decade to support mental health services, particularly for disadvantaged communities. The brand quickly sold out, winning awards and, more importantly, igniting conversations around self-worth and the dangers of social media perfection. Want more stories like this? Subscribe now. Rare Beauty's initial year saw over $60 million in sales, and by 2024, the brand's value surpassed $1 billion, making Selena one of the youngest self-made billionaires, not through inheritance, but through innovation and vision. Yet her entrepreneurial spirit didn't stop at cosmetics. She methodically expanded into music, television production, tech investments, and philanthropy. Her production company, July Moon Productions, was behind projects like 13 Reasons Why, addressing difficult topics such as bullying and suicide. She invested in mental health startups, co-founded the mental fitness platform Wondermind, and consistently used her influence to support causes she believed in. Selena's approach to business combined empathy with sharp strategy. She intuitively knew that influence alone was fleeting, and she transformed her personal adversities, her lupus diagnosis, her kidney transplant, and her struggles with anxiety and depression, into a bridge to connect with millions of others. It's impossible to tell Selena's story without considering the landscape of celebrity culture, where legacy and connections often smooth the path to success. Hailey Bieber, formerly Baldwin, is a prime example. Her father, Stephen Baldwin, and her uncles, the Baldwin brothers, are household names, and her marriage to pop star Justin Bieber only magnified her fame. Her entrance into the beauty world with Rhode Skin drew immediate attention, but there's a marked difference between inheriting a platform and building one from nothing. While Hailey's family and relationships provided invaluable resources and access, Selena's progression was fueled by constant reinvention and an unyielding belief in herself, even in the face of obstacles. Selena's journey resonates with many because it's grounded in empowerment, not entitlement. She didn't wait for validation from others. She created her own opportunities and welcomed others to share in her success. Her story captivates not just for the heights she's reached, but for how she's navigated setbacks and heartbreak with humility. She's been transparent about her battles with mental health, shattering stigmas for millions who look up to her. Vulnerability, she's shown, can be a source of power. When her health necessitated a break from the spotlight, Selena didn't retreat quietly. She focused on recovery, acquired new skills, and returned with renewed vigor. When skeptics questioned her business skills, she persisted, refusing to compromise her principles for easy profits. Her approach to social media demonstrated a mastery of boundaries. Even as she amassed one of the world's largest followings, she chose to relinquish control of her own accounts to prioritize her well-being, a move that stood out in a culture obsessed with constant online presence. Before the next chapter, don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring stories. Selena's choice to favor authenticity over relentless self-promotion was both bold and effective. Her legacy may not be fully measured by financial figures or streaming counts, but by the conversations she's catalyzed. Through rare beauty and her advocacy, she has helped shift the definition of beauty itself, bringing mental health to the forefront and pushing for greater access to care. The Rare Impact Fund is set to become one of the most significant mental health ventures initiated by a celebrity, channeling millions of dollars into underfunded communities and schools. Selena's openness about her own therapy and treatments has encouraged countless fans to seek help, breaking the silence that so often surrounds mental health struggles. Her philanthropic work is hands-on. She doesn't just write checks, but shows up, speaks out, and amplifies voices that might otherwise go unheard. If the past is any indication, Selena Gomez's story is far from finished. With every new endeavor, she sets a higher standard not only for herself, but for the entire industry. The journey that started in Texas, with a teenage girl backstage watching and learning, has become a blueprint for reinvention. Selena Gomez has proven that resilience, vision, and authenticity can transform obstacles into opportunities and challenges into triumphs. Subscribe to stay updated on the next chapter of Selena's remarkable journey.